Hello, hello, it's Carrie, So Much Glitter. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I have a very special announcement today, and that is going to be that I am taking part in the Junetober YouTube Hop, and this is hosted by the Paper Bee and Petals and Parchment. I'm going to have everything linked below, so all you have to do is click on the links to get everything you need and join in on the fun. I did take part in this last year as a member of the Paper Bee Facebook group, and I had so much fun. I loved it. I'm going to share what I did with you last year. You get so many freebies. You get introduced to so many creators. It's a lot of spooky fun, and not all of it is completely Halloween spooky. Some of it's cutesy and fun. I know not everybody takes part in that, but this is just a fun creating event to provide more community and to have fun and maybe do some of that Halloween crafting prep that we so much love. Okay, so I'm going to explain the game to you, and the game board was brought to you by Elizabeth from Petals and Parchment. So I'm going to link her Kofi shop down below because what I'm showing you now is all a freebie. If you have been following me for a little bit and you took part in the Sugar Plum Stories YouTube hop, I was also in that, and I do have a more in-depth video about how the game and the game board works, and I cut everything out and created it for you. This video, I wanted to keep it as simple as I could and show you everything how it prints out because there's directions on it for how it works. So this is the directions for the game and how the game is going to work. So each creator provides an ingredient for the witch's spell in their video. And the ingredients are right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to collect each piece and then you're going to glue it to the game board. Before we get there, let's cut out all of the pieces. And then there is a handy dandy envelope that comes with it, and see the directions are here. I did not reverse print mine. You can if you want a pattern on the inside of the envelope. Completely up to you. Those patterns are in the freebie, so no worries. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out all of the game pieces, put them in your handy dandy envelope. We're going to set those aside, and then we're going to watch the creator's YouTube video, and when they present what their ingredient is for the witch's spell, which is going to be something on this game board, you're going to pull that out of your envelope and you're going to put it on the game board. Now, please excuse me, I did print mine upside down because that's what I did. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to reprint it. It doesn't bother me. I'm good. But here's the game board, and this is real fun. It's Junetober 2025, brought to you by Paper Bee and Petals and Parchment. You're going to open it up. I'm going to turn mine around, and all of the numbers are going to be on here. And these are all the numbers that correspond with the different dates in June. And all of the YouTube creators have an assigned date in June, and we have an assigned ingredient for the witch's spell. And we're going to present that to you at some point during our video. So make sure you watch the whole thing. Like, comment, follow, and subscribe because you're entering to win prizes. So there's this. We're going to go further on with the directions. And I did just explain that. So what's going to happen is you're going to turn in your completed game board on July 1st to be entered into the drawing to win. And the drawing is going to happen July 8th. So that information is going to be in the group. So you're going to want to join these two Facebook groups. And all of the information is going to be in there on how you turn your game board in. And remember, all of your pieces for all of the creators that you watched are going to be glued down to here. So you're going to be snapping a picture of a completed game board. And you're going to be turning that in according to the rules of the drawing at that point. And that will be announced in the Facebook group. Some extra freebies that were in this as well were some sentiments. And again, I did get it from the Petals and Parchment coffee shop, and that's linked below. So you just click on the link. I find this very helpful and fun because I really like to get into the whole Junetober aspect of it. I'm really big into Halloween. I love it. It's fun. We start celebrating around here in August. Super excited. So I'm a big Summerween fan. So I find these helpful for things that you're creating because you're going to get lots of freebies. And what's going to happen is you're going to be, there's going to be like a date, the day when you're in the Facebook group, it's going to be like, create something magic or a magic spell. So this is going to kind of be the theme of what you're creating. So I would save these because I used these in my creation from last year. These are different from last year. This is a completely different Junetober, and it's really exciting that it is evolving. So I just want to share with you really quickly my Junetober journal that I made last year. It's a little bit crooked. I think my cat's knocked it down a few times because of the ribbon, but I do have it over there on my journal shelf. So I created just a small little paper bag journal. This was honestly my first journal I ever created. So I got as creative and as funky with it as I wanted to. I jam-packed this thing full, and I just think it's so much fun. So we're just going to flip through a few different pages, see what I mean about the sentiments. So something here, this was to create something witchy. All of this was free in the Junetober Facebook group. So you're going to want to get in Paper Bee and Petals and Parchment Facebook group to join along on the fun. All of these printables are free, and they are all designed by different creators that are going to be partaking. I did do like a little tag with a little pocket because this was kind of fun and witchy. Everything is different. It's just like a simple page for every day. I remember last year I would come home from work and it would just give me some chance to discover new creators. It gave me a big chance to just dive into my craft room and have some creative fun. I thought these were a lot of fun. You guys, this is like where I discovered Sweet Pea Curiosities. This is where I discovered Petals and Parchment. And now I am on both of those design teams. So this is a really good opportunity to get to know some creators and catching on some freebies at the same time. And it's a real good community for the crafting world. So I really enjoyed it. See, not everything was spooky. A lot of what I use is spooky just because I like that aspect of Halloween, and it's just fun. It's all in good fun. You can create however you want. See, here's another prompt that was sinister. So I just did like a layout of things on my page, and this just really gave me like, and some things were from my stash, sorry. And this is like a Tim Holtz sticker. This gave me a really fun time, like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday after like a really long day at work and before I had to do homework, things like that. Just gave me time in my craft room, and it gave me time to participate in the fun of it. So I did do this one upside down, as you can see. So maybe I have a habit of doing that, but there's no harm in that. And I did attach these little fun ranger things from Tim Holtz. I did buy them at Joann's when Joann's was still open last year. I think our Joann's has already closed. So you can still find those on ranger.com. You can find them in any crafting store. Anything like that. I know Michael's likes to do a fun Halloween display with their crafting aisles, and so I just did like a little bit of splatter paint. I'm just going to quickly go through this. So this is just kind of an example of something that you could do with the freebies from Junetober, and not everything was from the freebies. Like some stuff was from my stash. So if you have a lot of stuff from your stash that you want to use, by all means use it. But there's so much free stuff that you're going to get. Like all of this was a freebie. I had this envelope was a freebie, and then I had the puffy stickers, and I liked a lot of pullouts. This is when I was really discovering how I wanted my journal making to be, because this was my first journal ever. So I did start out with the paper bag journal, and here's a big old pocket that I didn't fill afterwards, but let's get back to the game board. So that's how the game is going to work. And all of this is going to be free that you're going to print out from the coffee shop. And like I said, everything's linked below. I'm really excited for you guys to join in and meet all the creators. They're so talented, and all of the designers as well. I'm super excited for everyone that's participating. There's so much fun to be had. Guys, truly, if you're like a digital creator, you just want to jump in and you love Halloween, you're not sure about journal making or card making, you don't have to make a journal. I just did because I knew that that's what I wanted to do. You could make cards, you could make scrapbook spreads, you can make whatever you want. Just let's do some self-care and let's get excited for Halloween. I will see you guys real soon.